The corridor model on our project is not complete. So the corridor model must be extended along both the main road alignment and the proposed side road alignment. Now, a variety of corridor editing commands are now available from the Contextual Corridor tab, and these same editing options are also still available from the Corridor Properties dialog box. But we're going to use those found in the Corridor Contextual tab to show how corridor editing is now streamlined in Civil 3D 2011. What we want to do first is change the targets of this first corridor so that it uses this offset alignment that was stored previously. So to do that, I'm going to select Edit Targets and select my region from the drawing. From here, I can simply change that offset target. I'll select my alignment from the drawing, and I'll do the same thing on the left side as well. Once I say OK, the corridor is rebuilt, and you can see that the corridor has been adjusted so that it matches that offset alignment. Now, the next thing we want to do is actually take that corridor region and copy it to the northern end of our alignment. So I'm going to pick Copy Region to do that. Again, I'll select my corridor from the drawing, and then to pick the start station for the region, I'm going to use this little red marker that appears in my drawing. You can see that it will not let me go forward of the adjacent region. So it's going to stop right at station 100.17. So I'm going to use that as my start. And then I can extend and specify the end station in that way, or I can just key in a value. And just like that, I've copied this region to the one to the north. Now, one other change I want to make to this northernmost region is I want to edit the frequencies, because through the curves, I want to make the frequency closer together. So I'm going to use 2 meters versus 7. And I also want to note one change that you're also going to see in the 2011 release, and that's the ability to set a frequency at the geometry points of your offset target. So this ensures that you're going to be able to have a robust model that is machine control ready, because you're hitting all of those geometry points along any offset targets. So with that, I'm just going to say OK. And you can see that through the curve here now, I have an increase in frequency just in that region. Let's look at the area south of the intersection. In this area, I'm going to use the Add Region command and just pick my baseline from the drawing, the proposed side road. Again, I'm going to use that red marker to pick a station that abuts that adjacent region. And then for the end station, I'm just going to go ahead and key in a value that I know I need, 375. I have the dialog come up that asks me to name my region. I'm just going to call it south of intersection. And then also to select the assembly to use. I'm prompted for targets. And so here I'm just going to set my surface target. No other targets are needed. And again, the corridor model is going to be rebuilt once that change is made. So what we can do next is fill in the gap east of the alignment. So again, I'm going to use the Add Region command to do that. And this time I'm going to pick that main road alignment. And I'm going to use the marker to pick the start and end station. So this one is east of the intersection. And I'm going to go ahead and pick the assembly. Just as I did before, it's going to prompt me for targets. And again, I just have a surface target that I want to use. Now, after the corridor was built in this area, the designer asked me to change that region so that it was identical to the one to the far east. So to do that, it's fairly simple. I'm going to just match parameters. So here's my source region, and this is my destination region. So just like that, all the parameters of easternmost region were assigned to the one that was in the middle. And now because the two regions are the same, I can just simply merge them together to create one region. So quarter enhancements that you saw here really improve the usability and streamline the quarter editing process, making quarters easy to create, manage, especially on large complex projects. So as you saw, I never once went into the quarter properties dialog box. This is very intuitive and will help our users get their work done faster.